Welcome back, viewers. Today, we are going to tell you the story of a city that developed so dramatically within a single century that the entire world was left amazed. This is the story of a city that today is called the City of Dreams, the City of Lights, and the City of Opportunities. This is the story of New York City. Can you believe that the city considered one of the most modern and powerful in the world today was completely different just 100 years ago? Back in 1926, there were no towering skyscrapers everywhere, no giant glowing screens, and no sky-touching technology. So what exactly happened that within just 1 century, this place rose from an ordinary city to become one of the most powerful and modern cities on Earth? In today's fascinating video, we will show you the transformation of New York City from 1926 to 2026, a transformation that amazed the entire world. A journey filled with incredible development, hidden stories, and breathtaking scenes you may have never seen before. But the question is, was this city always this modern, grand, and advanced? Not at all. Let's turn the wheel of time back and travel almost 100 years into the past to the year 1926.
Era of 1926, a changing city. In 1926, New York City was already considered one of the important cities in the United States, but compared to today, it looked very different. Back then, the streets were filled mostly with old-style cars, horse carriages, and trams. Tall buildings had just started to appear, but the city was still in the early stages of development. During that time, construction began on a building that would later make New York famous across the world. That building was the Empire State Building. When its construction began, many people found it hard to believe that such a tall building could even be built. The 1930s, hardship and determination. During the 1930s, the world went through a major economic crisis known as the Great Depression. This crisis affected the entire United States, including New York. Many people lost their jobs and businesses began shutting down. But the people of New York did not give up. In the middle of those difficult times, in 1931, the Empire State Building was completed and became the tallest building in the world. It quickly became a symbol of hope and progress. The 1940s, the era of war. In the 1940s, the world entered a major conflict known as World War II. During this time, New York City became an important port and industrial hub. Ships carrying soldiers and supplies departed from here to Europe. Factories worked day and night. During this period, New York showed the world how a city could remain strong, even in difficult times.
The 1950s, a new era of growth. After the war ended, a new era of development began in the United States. New roads were built in New York, bridges were constructed, and businesses started growing rapidly. At that time, one of the most famous places in the city was Times Square. At night, the lights there were so bright that it was often called the brightest intersection in the world. People came here to watch movies, shop, and enjoy entertainment. The 1960s, culture and freedom. The 1960s became a symbol of culture and freedom in New York. Music, art, and fashion began flourishing across the city. Young artists in Brooklyn, Manhattan, and other areas started presenting new creative ideas. And during all this time, one historic symbol continued to represent the spirit of the city. That symbol was the Statue of Liberty, which has always been considered a symbol of freedom and hope. The 1970s, a difficult period. Like every great city, New York also faced difficult times. In the 1970s, the city struggled with economic problems, crime, and unemployment. In some areas, the situation became so bad that many people began leaving the city. But New York is a city that never gives up. The government and the people worked together to rebuild and stabilize the city. The 1980s, the rise again. In the 1980s, New York started rising again. Business and finance began booming on Wall Street. This area became one of the largest financial centers in the world. Investors from all around the globe began investing here.
Once again, New York became the beating heart of the global economy. The 1990s, a modern city takes shape. During the 1990s, major projects were launched to transform New York into a modern city. Crime rates dropped, Tourism increased, and new businesses emerged. During this time, the city's largest green space, Central Park, was further beautified. This park became like a natural paradise in the middle of the city where millions of people come to relax. 2001, a painful moment. September 11, 2001, became one of the most tragic days in the history of New York and the world. On that day, the attacks known as the September 11 attacks took place. During those attacks, the World Trade Center buildings were destroyed. It was one of the most difficult moments in the city's history, but even after that tragedy, the people of New York did not lose hope. The 2010s, rebuilding and progress. As time passed, New York rebuilt itself. At the same location, a new and magnificent building was constructed, called One World Trade Center. This building became not only a technological marvel, but also a symbol of resilience and hope. During this period, modern trains, smart technologies, and digital systems were introduced across the city. 2020, a new challenge. In 2020, the world faced a new challenge called COVID-19. New York City was among the places most affected. The streets that were once full of life suddenly became empty. But after some time, life slowly returned to normal again.
2026, a city of the future. And now we arrive in the year 2026. Today, New York City is considered one of the most advanced cities in the world. Towering skyscrapers, automated technology, modern transportation, and high-speed internet can be seen everywhere. At night, when the lights of Times Square shine brightly, it feels as if the entire city is floating in a sea of lights. People from every corner of the world come here. Some come to chase their dreams. Some come for business, and others simply to witness the incredible beauty of this city. The real strength of New York. Viewers, the real strength of New York City is not just its buildings or roads. Its real strength lies in its people. People from almost every country, language, and culture in the world live here. That is why New York is often called one of the most diverse cities on Earth. A century of incredible transformation. In 1926, it was just an ordinary city, but by 2026, it had become one of the most powerful, modern, and dynamic cities in the world. This is not just the story of a city's development. It is the story of human dreams, determination, and hard work. And perhaps that is why people across the world still say, if you have a dream, one day, New York will call you. So friends, how did you like this incredible story of New York? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon, because in the next video, we will bring you the story of another fascinating city of the world. Until then, take care. Goodbye.